Hello my lovely friends, welcome to today's video. Today I'll be teaching you how to cut perfect sleeve. Yes, perfect sleeve is very easy to make. All you need is just the cap sleeve, and in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to calculate your cap sleeve, how to know your cap sleeve. Now if your boss is 40, like my boss is 42. 42 divided by 12. 42 divide by 12, it will give me 3.5. 42 divided by 12, my bust measure, my round board measurement is 42. Divide this 42 by 12 to get your cap sleeve, so that if you cut your sleeve, you can easily raise up your hand without any tight. It's very easy. Now my cap sleeve is 3.5. 3.5 plus half inches make it 4 inches. Before you start to measure your sleeve, you need this cap sleeve. It's very important. Don't just assume some people do cut their sleeve like this, just make it. No, it has calculation. That is what I just done now. Now my cap sleeve 42 divided by 12 is 3.5 plus half inches. That is 4 inches. So my cap sleeve is 4 inches. Remember, because of the sewing allowance, make straight line. This is my cap sleeve, and I'm making very short sleeve. And this sleeve I'll be cutting today. It is sleeve. I will explain two type of sleeve. One, I'm cutting one for one. I'm adding elastic on it, while one is ordinary one. So I'm going to explain both the elastic one and the ordinary sleeve. Now this is my cap sleeve. From here to here, 4 inches. And my armhole. How to get my armhole? Your shoulder, divide your shoulder to 2 is your armhole. My shoulder is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8 inches. That 8 inches is my armhole. Armhole is 8 inches. You can add sewing allowance. No, let me just no, that 8 is okay. 8 is okay. If depends the amount of sewing allowance you add. If you add to the main blouse, the main cloth you are sewing, if you add 2 inches, is that 2 inches you add from here to here. If you add 1 inch, it's 1 inch to add. In my own, I added 2 inches for the same allowance. Now it's 2 inches I'll be adding for this one. This is my armhole is 8. My armhole is 8 plus my same allowance, my sewing allowance is 8 inches. Now this my armhole here, not this one I added. This is my armhole there. Use your tape proof like this or your ruler. Let me get from this armhole here. Make straight line from this 8 here, not this one I added. From this 8 inches here, place your ruler like this and make very straight line. See what I just did now? From this 8, I make straight line to this end here, not from this same allowance. It's from this 8 here straight to this end here. So I'm going to divide this line here from here to here. I'm going to divide it into 2 with my tape proof. Now I will measure it like this. This is 9 inches. From here, from this armhole length here, 8, so this place is 9 inches. So I'm going to be dividing this 9 inches into 2. I will divide it like this. I'll just fold my tape like this. Give me 4.5 inches. So I'll measure 4.5 inches now. I hope you see what I'm doing here. This is how to cut perfect sleeve. Now I measure half. I measure the 4.5. See what I did, and I hope you are seeing what I'm doing now. Let me raise it so you can see it better. Yes. Okay. Now from this half inches here, this 4.5, from here to here, you can measure from here to here, or you can come from here to whichever one. Just divide this line into two. This 4.5 here, I'm going to go up by half inches. I use my tape proof like this. I mean, this is my half inches here. From here to here is my half inches. Now you can even say here to here is half inches. Here to here is half inches. Whichever one you can do. Now I take from this half. See, I go up by half inches. From this 4.5 here, I go up by 1/2 inches. It's when you are cutting your any of your do any of your work, you need French curve. French curve will help you to curve whatever you want to curve, whether it's your padded or whatever, neckline, armhole. This French curve will help you a lot. So I will use my French curve now to curve my calf sleeve. I'll place it like this. You can use hand to do that, depends. If you know you can curve, but I advise my students to always use their French curve. Now I use my French curve and curve it like this. So I've already curved it. So from this side, from this half that I go up, this half I curve. If you know you can use hand to curve it, use hand. Especially for the beginners, you need French curve. But if you know you can use your hand, good. You could just curve it. But French curve helps a lot. It helps to curve. It helps to give you very nice curve. Now I have curved this shoulder side here, so I'm coming to this side to cut. Now I use this same French curve and place it like this. See what I did? I place it like this. Let it be on top this half here. On top this half here, see the same place, and let it touches the 8, not this, the 8 here. See what I'm doing here? So I'm going to be curving from this 8, this line here, down to this side. See what I'll do here? I will curve it like this. So I'm done with it. It's very easy to curve it. Now I curve from this side here, and from the down I curve from the down to this, to me with this half. So I'm done with it now. Now come to this down part here. Like I said, I'm going to explain two types of sleeve I'm making. Now if you want to add elastic to your sleeve, I said the sleeve I'm making is a very short sleeve. Let me measure the length. I'm making the short sleeve I'm making is 7 inches. 7 inches plus my seam allowance. But my seam allowance is this, make it 9 inches, right? So okay, I can just make it 8. I can make depends. You can take 7, you can take 8. But this one, I'm taking 8. So I'm taking 8 as in the length. As the length. So for the elastic, my round sleeve is 13. My round sleeve is 13. I've showed you how to divide it. This is the round sleeve, just as in the round sleeve, wherever you want the length of the sleeve to be. So the round of that my sleeve is 13 inches. Now I fold my tape into two like this, and it gives me 6.5. So my round sleeve is 6.5. If you know you are cutting elastic, you are adding elastic on it. If you're adding elastic on this one, after taking measurement of the round sleeve, that is 6.5, you add extra, as in you add extra. Let's say you add 3 or 2, or better still, you can if you can even add four. You can even add four because it's elastic you're adding it. You can add three, you can add four. You can add three, you can add four for the elastic. After that, just make a little curve like this, not too curve because it's elastic you're adding it, because you're adding elastic to it. You don't need to curve the side. That is for the elastic hole. You don't need to make it curve, as if you are cutting a normal sleeve. So this one is, you are adding elastic on it, just measure the round sleeve 6.5. You add like 3 or 4 is okay for the elastic. Now just make this little curve to meet that 4 because of the elastic. And let me explain for the elastic. If you want to cut the main elastic and attach into the fabric, just take the same the table, this your measurement tape, measure your hand sleeve, the whatever it gives you. Like mine now gives me 13. That 13 is the elastic rubber you cut, is elastic. So when you after you cut it, when you attach it, it will not be tight on your round sleeve. It will balance there very well. So that is for the elastic. Now for the normal sleeve, my hand sleeve here now is the same, that 6.5, 6.5. And just I will add my 2 inches. Remember, I add 2 inch for this side, so that's 2 inches is what I'm adding for the normal sleeve. But if it's only one I add, the same that one, whatever I add from this place, that is what I will add for the round sleeve. After that, I will just take it. You can use your French curve to curve it very well. So this French curve do a lot of work. You can use it to shape, you can use it to cut the neck, you can use it to cut armhole. So you do a lot of work. So this is how to cut the perfect sleeve. Hope you understand what I just did now. It's very, very easy. Just give it a try. You will see how easy this sleeve is. I think I've explained it a lot. So this one is for the normal perfect sleeve. Why this one? If you're adding a elastic, that is one you use this one. This one is main, is a normal sleeve. After that, you cut it from this side and cut from this side up to this side. So let me cut for this one and see. It's like I will use this one for something. So this one is for the elastic. Come down with this one is for the elastic. Make sure you take it to the upside there. So I've done with this. After that, I notch the upper side like this. So this is one I will be adding elastic on this particular one. After that, it's going to be like this. So I'm not going to put anything at the upper side because of the elastic. But if you like, you can do that. So this is how to cut perfect sleeve. If you can use the one for elastic, you can do the ordinary one. But this particular one, I cut the one that I will use for elastic. I hope you understand this tutorial. Please, if you know you have not subscribed before watching this video, please help me to subscribe on this channel. Support me on this channel by subscribing, like this my video, and share this my video. God bless you as you do so. I love you so much. Thank you. Bye.